Hi, my name is Dr. Erin Denil with Rejuvenate Life Chiropractic, and today I'm talking about healthy ways to lose weight, and this is through a diet and exercise program is what I'm going to talk about today. So, what are some pros and some cons? And when I say diet and exercise, I'm typically talking about calories in minus, calories out. We want calories that we're expending to be more than calories we're taking in for the day. That is what I'm considering the diet portion. The exercise portion would be your standard weightlifting and cardio at the gym. Okay? Pros to this. We've already talked in different videos on some of the pros, but we're going to improve our insulin levels when we exercise, so this is important. Depending on how we're eating and the timing of that we're eating, we might not. So we might be counteracting our improvements to our insulin. We would be having a better calorie deficit than with just diet alone. So burning off more calories is a good concept as far as losing weight. Our physical activity for life is fantastic. So people who are on exercise regimes, this is great because it allows us to stay fit for life. And what I mean fit for life is I'm concerned about our cardiovascular health. I'm concerned about if we're able to get up off of the floor to play with our grandkids. I'm concerned whether or not we can just overall have the ability to go do the things, go shopping, go rummage sailing, whatever people like to do. This is important. We pay more attention though to the calories in the food, which is good. So when we're on this diet and exercise, we are going to be reading more labels. I will do another video to teach how to read labels better. When we exercise, we have something called Wolff's Law. Bone is going to lay down along areas of stress. So if we are getting weight-bearing exercises, resistance training, we are actually going to build up the amount of bone in that position. This can work against us chiropractically if our alignment is off and we're building up bone in a poor position in which the joint isn't functioning correctly. So I do recommend chiropractic along with this just so we can get the body functioning better and then work on that exercise portion. Otherwise, you're having people that are exercising, their heads are stuck out like this, and then they're exercising and they're getting more weight bearing, but they're going to get their spine stuck in that position longer, which is not good. But exercise in general, great. We need that for our bone density. We prevent, if we do fall, right, we prevent damage because the bone is what gets weak and it cracks, it fractures when we don't have enough calcium, phosphorus, and things like that stored in the bone. The mentality of if you don't use it, you lose it. So anything with exercise with our muscles, it's called atrophy. Okay, if we don't, that's what we get, smaller muscles. We can't propel ourselves forward as well or do other things that are important to us. We release endorphins when we're at a gym. We make feel-good hormones like endorphins and enkephalins, other mood-boosting hormones. We'll have better balance and coordination and increased oxygen to the body. Okay, those are a lot of the benefits of exercise. Diet and exercise together, like I said, we're burning more calories, we're working on things. Overall, these are good, healthy habits to have because we want to stay mobile, we want to stay active, we want to be conscious of what we're putting into our bodies. The consciousness on that really helps. What are some of the cons? Okay, your body may get into a starvation mode and not in a good way. Like you're constantly hungry and then you're just gonna hold on to fat more. We need to get insulin levels to come down so that we can start using the fat reserve. Okay, there's some hormones that I can go into at a different time that need to be in balance in order for us to actually start losing that weight. We are gonna hold on to more fat as a result of feeling constantly like I'm not getting enough, I'm not getting enough, I'm not getting enough. If you're constantly not getting enough, your body is going to store anything that it is getting. Okay? We need to continuously work harder for the same results with the traditional. Now, Those of you who are, more on the cutting edge of things, we have more HIIT training and Tabata training where we're getting into an anaerobic burn. We can do that shorter periods of time, fewer days per week, if we are also combining that with eating the right amount of foods and the right types of foods. So there are some shortcut ways around this. So just letting you know on that. We have a tendency to lose the weight kind of quick. It starts coming off and then we just plateau and we cannot seem to get off of this set point of where we're at. We never truly reach that ideal that we're looking for. This is me. Okay, diet and exercise my whole life. I did another video on the low fat, no fat craze that I participated in. In addition to low fat, no fat craze, I was interested in sports, was a triathlete. I've done all of these things. I started yoga, I've done martial arts, I've done things with, just aerobic kickboxing and speed bags and different things like that. I've done Zumba, I lift weights. I've been lifting since I was probably in 8th grade. So I've done all of these things. I've been conscious of my food. I've made some mistakes, okay? The mistake, and this is a big deal, I started snacking. I heard, oh, boost your metabolism, you need to eat every couple hours. Oh no, oh no. I did that in combination. I was still exercising, but sitting in chiropractic school, I shot up 20 pounds. The eating all of the time does not help. Not help. It's better to do an intermittent fast where we're getting at least 12 hours from the nighttime to the, breaking our fast, breakfast, plus avoiding eating at least 4 hours between every meal. Okay, so we want to bring insulin down. We want to have, that's why we need fat. So my low fat, no fat craze video, this is why we need fat. We need to be able to last that long between meals. Okay, very good tip here. We have to have some kind of fasting. This is a natural thing for us. We have had lots of periods of fasting throughout history when food wasn't available. This will help us get off those pounds. Plus, now that I have been doing life this way, where I needed to alter was I was still having things that might have spiked my insulin in between, like a little bit of kombucha. So though I wasn't eating, you still have to be conscious of anything that could potentially spike that insulin in between the meals. So learning something, you tweak it, you learn it, you tweak it. A lot of people think, oh, I did all these diets, I've done that. You may have tried it, but you may have tried or missed like one little key or one little piece that can really, propel you forward. We have the ability to get bored with monotony and getting bored at the gym. And I have given lots of suggestions, and there's a video on all of the suggestions for different types of physical activity. I love physical activity because I love my endorphins. I love physical activity because it keeps my body moving. I love physical activity because I feel better. I feel more toned. Whether I have a little more fat or a little less fat around the muscle, I still feel better. I still feel like, oh, I worked, I'm doing something. I like hard work. I enjoy it. It is a satisfaction in knowing that you're working your body. There's a satisfaction in knowing that you can do something that you didn't think you could do before. So exercise helps us topple many of our fears in life and our I can't do that, right? It helps us tackle it. When we do this diet and exercise program and people aren't seeing the results, they give up. When they give up, then we will see a rapid regain in weight plus some, typically. Okay, because people are tired of the work, they're tired of starving, they're tired of being hungry. Okay, eating at the appropriate times can counterbalance this. So there is a good way, and I will get to my favorite way soon, but I want to get through all my non-favorite ways first. There is a favorite way to do this. I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek when I'm talking about intermittent fasting. Again, I am Dr. Erin Denil with Rejuvenate Life Chiropractic. If you found today's video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit me at rejuvenatelifechiro.com. and I would be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. But for now, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.